Hi, I'm Emma. I live with my mom and dad and my sister Sophia. She's really pretty and super smart. Our parents always seem to like her more than me. They pay a lot of attention to her, but not so much to me. They often tell me off for staying in my room a lot. They say things like, "You're always hiding away. You should be more active. We won't be here forever, you know." I know they won't be here forever, and I have my own thoughts and things I want to do. But my parents see me as lazy and don't take me seriously. One day, my sister Sophia talked to me. She said, "You're not as cute or talented as I am. Do you ever think about what your purpose in life is?" I replied, "I'm content with my life, so please don't say strange things." She shrugged and said, "Okay, suit yourself. But let me share something amazing with you." "Something amazing? What is it?" "I'm marrying a really handsome and wealthy guy," Sophia said to me. "Congratulations, I'm happy for you," I replied. Sophia smirked and said, "You're just jealous. You'll never find someone to marry you." She assumed I couldn't find someone to marry and kept boasting about herself. "I'm not really interested in getting married, so whether I do or not doesn't bother me," I told her. I was thinking of going to my sister's wedding because she's family, but then, "What? You're actually coming to my wedding?" Sophia asked. "Yeah, why wouldn't I?" I replied. "Of course it's a problem. Having a lazy, useless person like you there will ruin everything." Sophia snapped. "What do you mean by lazy, useless person?" I asked. "A bottom feeder or idle youth is exactly what it sounds like. Someone who can't do anything, completely useless," Sophia explained. "Why are you saying such mean things?" "I just want to be there for your special day," I said. "I don't need your fake congratulations. Just don't bother showing up," Sophia said angrily. My sister really didn't want me to come to her wedding. She kept saying it, and even mom and dad agreed, calling me a lazy, useless person who shouldn't go. But I thought it wouldn't be right if no family showed up, so I decided to go anyway. On the day of the wedding, as I was getting ready in my dress, mom and dad caught me. "What are you doing here? We told you not to come to the wedding," they yelled. Hearing the commotion, my sister came over. "Why are you here? I didn't invite you," she said angrily. "But I thought it would be strange if no family came. I wanted to support you," I explained. "Why do you always have to complicate things? You're not even supposed to be known to the other family," she said. "What? I didn't know about the family dinner either. You didn't invite me," I said, feeling hurt. "Why would you be so mean? It's obvious, you just mess everything up. If people found out we have a lazy, useless person in our family, it could ruin the marriage. That's why we didn't invite you," my sister said with a cruel laugh. My parents joined in, smirking. It was clear they had planned this together. Feeling hurt and rejected, I couldn't help but be deeply saddened by their determination to erase me. "Get out, you worthless, lazy person," my sister yelled in anger. I realized there was no point in trying to reason with them anymore. So with a heavy heart, I decided to leave. "Fine, I'm going home." "Goodbye," I said, feeling defeated. They laughed. As I said my goodbye, my family continued to point and laugh at me. Trying to hold back my frustration, someone called out to me as I was leaving. "Hey boss, great job today," they said. Thanks. Wait, why are you saying that? And what are you wearing?" I asked, confused. "Yeah, I'm the one getting married. Didn't you know?" they replied. "What? Hold on. How do you know Caleb? And why are you calling me boss?" I asked, bewildered. "Also, for your information, this person is the president of my company," they explained. "No way. You're the president?" I exclaimed, shocked. "And what's your connection with Sophia?" they asked. "She's my sister," I replied. "What? Sophia is your sister, but I didn't see you at the family greeting," Caleb said, surprised. "Well, my sister didn't take me to the greeting," I explained. "Why would she do that?" Caleb asked, puzzled. "She thought I was just a lazy, useless person," I replied. "Sophia, is this true?" Caleb questioned my sister. "Well, she's always in her room staring at her computer. I didn't think she was doing anything important," my sister replied, sounding unsure, but Caleb wasn't having it. "Don't joke around. The boss gives us precise instructions from home. She's a skilled executive," Caleb said angrily, making my sister realize the mistake she had made. I didn't know, Emma. I'm sorry. I never thought." My sister Sophia stammered, realizing her mistake. It's okay, sister. I understand now, I reassured her. I'm going home. I'll call for the limousine. A limousine? That's a fancy car, Caleb exclaimed, surprised. Boss, you're leaving? Caleb asked, concerned. Yes, it seems I'm not welcome here, I replied, feeling hurt. Hey, what are you doing, Sophia? How dare you speak to the boss like that? Caleb scolded my sister, growing angry. But I didn't know. How can you blame me for not knowing? Sophie defended herself, sounding remorseful. Ignorance is no excuse, boss. I apologize for Sophia's rudeness, Caleb said, taking responsibility. It's all right. She's my family, so you don't have to apologize, I reassured him. No, I'll take responsibility and call off the marriage with Sophia, Caleb declared. What? Caleb, what are you saying? Sophia exclaimed, surprised. Quiet. I can't forgive someone who disrespects the boss. Caleb snapped, his anger evident. Why are you so upset? Yes, I said hurtful things to Emma, but why is it affecting you so much? Sophia asked, confused. You see, I owe a lot to the boss. I've had trouble finding steady work. My job history was a mess, and I was struggling to get hired anywhere. The only offers I was getting were from companies that didn't treat their workers well, making them work in unfair conditions. Just when I was about to give up and accept one of those jobs, I received an interview at the boss's company, Caleb explained. Caleb was talking about when he first got hired at my company. It brings back memories. I'd remember that happening, I said, reflecting on the past. The boss said she wanted to see me, not just my resume. After chatting for a while, she understood who I was and hired me. The boss's company offers fair working conditions and treats me well. So the boss changed my life, Caleb explained. Is that so? I didn't know. What a wonderful story, my sister replied, trying to win Caleb's favor. However, Caleb saw through her attempt and became even angrier. It's clear you're trying to manipulate me, but I won't forgive the disrespect you showed to the boss, Caleb said sternly, causing my sister to tremble in fear of his genuine anger. Please don't cancel the wedding. Come on, father, mother, say something, my sister pleaded, seeking support from our parents. But they remained silent, unwilling to intervene. We didn't mean to blame Emma as much as Sophia did. That's right, this is all your own doing, my father finally spoke up, shifting the blame onto my sister. What? Well, then the wedding is off, my sister exclaimed, tears streaming down her face as she screamed in frustration. Caleb remained calm as he explained the consequences of canceling the wedding. If we cancel the wedding, there will be a cancellation fee. If we cancel on the same day, it will be 100%, Caleb explained calmly. What? 100%? How much money is that? My sister asked, shocked. Well, the total cost of the wedding was $30,000, so it would be $30,000, Caleb replied calmly. What? I have to pay $30,000 even if it's canceled, my sister exclaimed, feeling the weight of the situation. That's how cancellation fees work, Caleb explained matter-of-factly. No way. Then we should just go ahead with the wedding, my sister suggested, trying to find a solution. Sorry, but I can't do that. I can't forgive what you said to the boss, and I fear he might continue to be abusive if we got married. I can't live with someone like that, Caleb explained, his tone firm. Dangerous? My sister questioned, feeling hurt. Han, please, my mother interjected, trying to calm the situation. What do you think, boss? Caleb asked me, seeking my opinion. She's saying this now, but she's just telling you what you want to hear to get through this situation, I replied calmly. If you get married, she'll likely start mistreating you too, criticizing you for not doing enough housework even though you're working, or complaining about the challenges of being a homemaker and expecting you to do all the chores. I see. Then it's better to call off the marriage, Caleb concluded, understanding the situation. Hey, don't say such unnecessary things. I almost had him convinced, my sister protested, feeling frustrated. Did you hear that? She said, convinced. That's not a word you use with someone you're planning to marry, is it? I pointed out, highlighting the lack of genuine commitment in my sister's words. I think so. I think it's better to call off the marriage or go change, Caleb said and walked away. Wait, Caleb, don't go, my sister pleaded, panicking. Emma, what have you done? My wedding is ruined. Don't blame me. This is your own doing. You brought this upon yourself, I retorted, feeling frustrated. If you hadn't insisted on me not coming to the wedding in the first place, none of this would have happened. It's your responsibility. Bring Caleb back right now, my sister demanded angrily. I understand how you feel, but Caleb seems to have lost his desire to marry. If you proceed with the wedding in this state, it will only bring pain to both of you. I think it's best to call it off, I advised. What should I do then? Did you hear about the cancellation fee? $30,000 is a huge amount, my sister exclaimed, worried about the financial implications. Yes, it's a significant sum. Even if we split the cancellation fee, it's still $15,000. And if they blame me for the cancellation, I might end up having to pay the entire amount, I explained, realizing the financial burden. Well, that's a possibility, but what choice do you have? You've brought this upon yourself, I pointed out. Hey, I just said some harsh words. Is it really worth canceling the wedding over that? My sister protested. Don't tell me it's Caleb's decision, she added, feeling overwhelmed. Hey, father, mother, say something, my sister pleaded, turning to our parents for support. Suddenly, our parents became very friendly towards me. Well, I never knew Emma had become a boss. Oh my, as a mother, I'm so proud, my mother exclaimed. No, I always believed in Emma. She's a real go-getter. From now on, let's rely on Emma's money, my father added, relying on my financial success. You must be joking, I retorted. They had also been verbally abusive to me in the past, so I didn't feel inclined to spend money on them. Sorry, but I don't want to live with my family anymore. I'm going home now to look for an apartment to live alone, I declared, feeling fed up with the situation. What? Why? We've been living together all this time. Why do you suddenly want to live alone? My sister asked, confused. I lived with you because I believed in the concept of family bonds. I hoped that by living together, you might eventually understand my job. But the reality was different. You never understood my work and even insulted me. And now you want to rely on my money? Would anyone want to live with people like that? I explained, feeling hurt and frustrated. I understand. I'm sorry. From now on, I'll cherish you. Please continue living with us, okay? My sister apologized, hoping to mend our relationship. I said no, didn't I? I don't want to live with you anymore, I replied firmly, standing by my decision. Despite my refusal, father and mother continued to insist, refusing to accept my choice. What if we kick Sophia out of the house? Then you'll live with us, right? My father suggested, surprising everyone with his proposal. What? Wait, father, what are you saying? My sister protested, feeling shocked and hurt by his words. Shut up. I was a fool to expect anything from you. We'd be better off living with Emma than with you, my father snapped angrily, showing his disappointment in my sister. It was the moment my father abandoned my sister, and as a family member, I couldn't bear to witness such cruelty. Father, just so you know, I detest people who abandon others so easily the most, I stated firmly, expressing my disapproval. What? What are you saying? My father asked, taken aback by my words. People like that will eventually betray my trust too, so I can't live with them, I explained. No way, my father exclaimed, realizing the consequences of his actions. Hey, you idiot husband. Why can't you convince her to stay? My sister scolded Caleb. Shut up, Caleb snapped in frustration. As my parents continued to argue, Caleb returned, now dressed in casual clothes. What's going on? Are you still fighting? Caleb asked, puzzled by the commotion. Caleb, I can't believe you actually went to change, my sister remarked, surprised. I told you I would, didn't I? What's going on? Caleb replied, confused. Are you really going to cancel the wedding? I hate this. Why is this happening? My sister lamented, feeling overwhelmed by the situation. Yeah, just so you know, you're the reason for all this, so you'll have to pay the entire cancellation fee. I've already discussed it with our parents, I stated firmly. What? That's not fair. It's not solely my fault, is it? My sister protested. Sis, no matter how you look at it, the blame falls on you, I replied, feeling frustrated. Hey, you be quiet. How dare you tell the boss to be quiet? I won't tolerate any more insults to the boss. Caleb intervened, defending me. Wait, please calm down, my sister pleaded, trying to diffuse the tension. Boss, did you call the limo yet? Caleb asked me. No, I got caught up in a conversation and forgot, I admitted. Then I'll call it. I need to go home too, Caleb said, taking action. Wait a minute. Please reconsider, my sister pleaded once again, hoping for a change of heart. What's there to reconsider? I don't love you anymore, my sister replied sadly. Don't say that. It was my fault. I promise I won't say anything terrible to Emma again. My sister pleaded, trying to make amends. We've had this conversation many times. Enough already. I replied, feeling weary of the repeated apologies. Boss, I've called the limo. It'll be here soon, Caleb informed me. Then let's wait outside. I'll go change too, I said, ready to leave. Wait, Emma, let's talk. My sister called out, hoping for a chance to reconcile. There's nothing to talk about, I replied firmly, determined to leave the situation behind. Wait, Emma, father and mother are begging too. Without you, we'll have to rely on Sophia's money, my sister pleaded. But Sophia will have to pay the cancellation fee and might run out of money. We won't be able to live comfortably, I countered, concerned about our financial stability. Father, mother, if you need money, why don't you consider getting a part-time job or something? I suggested. No way. I don't want to work at this age, my father protested. It's okay. There are people working even in their 70s and you're both still in your 60s, right? You're still energetic, I reasoned. That's not the problem. My body feels heavy and it's hard to move. And you expect me to work? My father complained. Yes, no way, my mother added, agreeing with my father's sentiments. Are we done here? I'm going to change, so don't talk to me anymore. After I get home, I'll pack my bags and stay at a hotel for now. I have no intention of dealing with you ever again, I declare firmly. Hey, wait for me. Please don't go. Don't abandon us. Emma. My sister and parents pleaded desperately, but I didn't stop. Ignoring their cries, I quickly changed and left the venue. Caleb's limo took me home, where I packed my bags and headed to a hotel. There, I searched for apartments, signed a lease right away, and completely cut ties with my family. As a consequence of canceling the wedding, Sophia had to pay the $30,000 cancellation fee, and my parents were so angry that they disowned her. In the end, they ran out of money and had to work part-time jobs. Sophia, having nowhere else to go, began living as a gig worker. Meanwhile, I focused on growing my company, increasing my income, and living happily ever after, free from the toxicity of my family.